violent and deadly. Tonight, witness the incredible power of some 5 dozen tornadoes that just twisted through Texas and beyond.
The body of a woman swept away in this creek more than 2 months ago is finally recovered. And now changes are coming that could prevent this kind of tragedy from happening again.
A man found badly beaten in this parking lot was indeed murdered. Why Austin police are asking us to ask you for help.
From KXAN, NBC Austin. This is your news at 10.
I'm Robert Hadlock. Michelle has the night off. Flash flooding in central Texas claims another victim. This time it took authorities more than 2 months to recover her body. 55-year-old Marla Wooten was swept away in Waller Creek downtown during the mid-January storms. Her body has now been recovered and identified. Waller Creek is infamous for swift water rescues and rising floodwaters, but that could soon change. KXAN's Chris Willis is live with tonight's top story. Chris.
Robert, good evening to you. This is the site of major flash flooding every time we have a significant or heavy rain event. Take a look. You can see Waller Creek just about at its normal level now, about what, 12, 15 feet below where I am. I'm 6 feet tall, and as you can see as we walk up here, this is where the water level was the last time we had a heavy rain event. This debris is just lining the riverbanks, and remember, when the water level is this high, those waters just rush through here. We have reported on rescue attempts in the past. Tonight, unfortunately, as you mentioned, we are reporting on a death. But local leaders say they are going to change Waller Creek, and they say safety is their #1 reason.
It's my understanding there was a fisherman in the area that located the body. It had surfaced, and the medical examiner's office was able to identify her.
It took 2 months and 10 days, but the woman believed to be swept away in Waller Creek is now recovered and identified. 55-year-old Marla Wooten was swept away in Waller Creek downtown during heavy flooding January 13th. Through the creek and into Town Lake, her body was located below the Longhorn Dam. The medical examiner says it is an accidental drowning.
As fast as the waters rise around here, when we do have flash floods, people can be standing along the edge because it doesn't take but just a second to slip, and as fast as that water is rushing, there's a 99% chance you're not going to get back out of it.
Marla Wooten is not the first to be swept away in Waller Creek.
I was thinking I was going to die.
This woman says the rising water came so fast during a recent storm, it nearly killed her, but she was rescued.
And all of a sudden, just a bunch of water just come and just start taking us, you know, and we held onto the wall.
Wooten's death is one reason big changes are coming to Waller Creek. Commissioners approved a flood control tunnel to control flash flooding, and it will also bring development to the area. But safety was paramount in the approval of this project.
During the January flooding, there was actually a woman missing that is presupposed no longer with us because of the flooding. So that is another major feature of this project.
And Wooten's son is grieving tonight, but says he is relieved that his mother's body has finally been found. Remember, too, the Waller Creek Tunnel will not only make this a safer place, but will also bring a shot of economic development to this area. We are live tonight at Waller Creek. I'm Chris Willis, KXAN, NBC Austin.
And Jim, there's potential for more dangerous weather tomorrow, right?
Yeah, and some of that flooding that Chris talked about going on tonight. I have a stack of water rescues that are going on right now up between here and Dallas. Here in our part of the state, we have been unscathed today by that severe weather. On KXAN Live Doppler radar right now, we're still showing what we have much of the day. Only a few light rain showers, mainly out over the hill country, parts of western Williamson County. But let's go to Viper. Here we are down here in the southern part of the central Texas area, but to the north of us, check it out, very heavy rain. We've had reports of water running from the fields over I-35 near Hillsboro between Dallas and Waco. I-35 shut down. I-45 also shut down due to extremely heavy rain over Corsicana. Water rescues reported on I-35 and on I-45. We have video just coming in now from the Corsicana area. 2 people were reported being rescued from that area as 2 cars were submerged on I-45 by the floodwaters there in and around the Corsicana area. And we are not done with this system yet. This is the same storm system that produced that incredible outbreak of tornadoes last night at this time. And we may have several more rounds of severe weather before all is said and done. I'll tell you what we're expecting here in our local area and how soon in just a few minutes.
The state of Texas executed a Houston man tonight over a 1994 drug-related double murder. Roy Lee Pippin here shot to death 2 cousins from Florida, Elmer and Fabio Buttaraggio. The 51-year-old had vowed not to go willingly. He set fire to his cell on death row earlier today. Prison officials say he piled up trash and set it on fire with a piece of wire he stuck in an electric outlet. But Pippin caused no additional disturbances on his walk to the death chamber. The search is on tonight for a killer here in Austin. Police want to know who brutally beat this man, 28-year-old Jeremy Anderson, and left him for dead in a parking lot near 6th and San Jacinto. KXAN Sally Hernandez live there with the latest.
Robert, new information from witnesses have led Austin police to rule this case a homicide, but they still need more answers tonight. It was 2 weeks ago, 3:30 in the morning, when Austin police found Anderson's body lying on the cold concrete of this parking lot. Tonight we know this was not just another fight near 6th Street. It was murder. Closing time on 6th Street. An argument at this parking lot between 28-year-old Jeremy Anderson and 3 black men.
Verbal argument over, who knows, not really specific.
Investigators are not really sure how it started, but know how it ended.
Mr. Anderson was struck by one of the black males, suffered blunt force trauma to the head, and died as a result of those injuries.
Police say witnesses saw one of the men strike Anderson, leading detectives to say he was indeed murdered. But that's where the trail turns cold. No motive, no suspects. And police are asking more witnesses to come forward.
We found that in addition to those witnesses, there are still several other witnesses that we'd like to talk to, particularly one Hispanic male in a maroon car again, who we believe might have even more critical information pertaining to the case.
But some wonder if those who saw the fight even thought twice about it.
Nobody probably paid attention to people who were fighting.
Bilal Kamal and Carlos Lopez say they've seen plenty of arguments on 6th Street, plenty of fights.
And never really like something serious, you know?
This one was serious, and police say even the smallest bit of information can help them solve murder near 6th Street.
A lot of people in here. I mean, it's impossible that you can't find, or nobody can find no witnesses. It's impossible.
I spoke to Jeremy's parents today. They buried their son without knowing who his killer is, and Austin police say no family should ever have to do that. If you have any information on this case, police are asking that you call them, the homicide tip line, the number on your screen, 477-3588. There is a $1,000 reward. Robert, back to you.
New trouble tonight for Central Texas' largest private employer. Dell says an investigation into its accounts uncovered evidence of misconduct and accounting errors. The company has delayed the release of its annual report while it sorts out the mess. Dell refuses to say what kind of misconduct its internal investigation uncovered.
I think what happened today is just one more chink in the armor of Dell's credibility. It causes people to wonder, golly, have all the shoes dropped? Or are we going to continue to get bad news that seems to be dripping on us every quarter or so?
Dell is now trying to turn things around after a string of disappointing sales quarters and the departure of several top executives. State transportation officials today decided where to make cuts in order to return a mandated $288 million to the federal government next month. The area taking the biggest hit is the national highway system in Texas, losing $100 million. TxDOT is giving up $71 million for maintenance of interstate highways, and $60 million marked for reducing congestion and improving air quality is now dropped. Cuts are also coming for bridge projects. The agency's executive director says this plan will not affect existing construction projects and still allows for some flexibility on the local level. Texas House members are burning the midnight oil tonight at the Capitol. They are still debating the proposed $150 billion state budget at this hour. This is a live picture from the Capitol. The proposal includes a spending increase over the previous two-year plan, with most of the extra money going to education. Approving a state budget is the only thing the legislature must do in its regular session, which ends on May 28th. Once the House votes, the Senate will have its say on the spending plan. Any differences between the two chambers' versions would then be up for negotiation by conferees. The new conservator for the Texas Youth Commission could be getting more money to overhaul the embattled agency. The Senate today confirmed Jay Kimbrough to make changes in the juvenile justice system amid allegations some inmates were sexually abused. Budget writers have set aside an additional $50 million to help Kimbrough's efforts. Well, stay alert and travel with friends. That's the message tonight from the University of Texas Police. The department says it's seeing an increase in aggressive panhandling along the drag, 24th Street, and areas of West Campus. They say panhandlers are taking their techniques to a whole new level, working as a group to pressure people for money. Officers say ATMs are frequent hotspots for harassment.
They will surround people like in packs. It's more of a pack mentality. They think that the more aggressive that they do panhandle, the quicker that the person will give them money or what they are looking for.
University police say try to avoid confrontations by going inside a business if you can, and of course, if you feel in danger, dial 911. Well, a terrifying 12 hours across the country will show you the most dramatic of dozens of tornadoes spawning spring storms. Plus, a visit from royalty. See what brought the Duchess of York to Pflugerville today and how she handled a fairly foul mess.
Save 30 to 40%. It's the big anniversary sale at Bell's. Take a look at me. Go to great new links in nautical and your favorite denim, 30 to 40% off. It only happens once a year. Bell's fabulous anniversary sale.
If ever you're not satisfied with one of our tires, please feel free to bring it back. Thank you. Discount Tire Company.
Trucks are pouring into Gilman Hyundai with loads of new Hyundais for spring inventory. Pressure is on to sell 100 vehicles before March 31st. So right now, where can you buy a new 2007 Hyundai Sonata GLS for $13,714 or $136.55 a month? It's gotta be Gilman Hyundai. Where can you buy a new 2007 Hyundai Santa Fe GLS for $18,467 or $195.76 a month? It's gotta be Gilman Hyundai.
When exactly what you want happens to be on sale, it's not just a coincidence, it's an event. Saturday at Star Furniture, every bed, every chair, every brand, everything is on sale, up to 50% off. The top to bottom sale, great furniture and so much of it. Top to bottom, left to right, front to back, A to Z. If you want it, it's probably here. And if it's here, it's on sale, up to 50% off. Don't you love it? The top to bottom sale, Saturday. Star Furniture, different by design.
Don't miss Bell's biggest sale this season. Right now, it's 30% off Missy tops and separates. The latest from Colors and Chaps, now 40% off. And it's 30 to 40% off the best of kids. It only happens once a year, and it's only at Bell's.
They rave, you save! 2007 Mazda CX-7's $19,995. Kiplinger's best new crossover. More standard features in the competition. Take a test drive at your Austin area Mazda dealers or click on getamazda.com.
They say the smallest changes can make a big difference. So we have decided to make big changes. We are the new TXU, investing in new technologies and alternative energy sources because we believe green business is good business, giving double-digit price cuts to most customers because they deserve real savings. This is a long-term commitment. Customers have spoken, we have listened, and we're doing something about it. Welcome to the future. Welcome to the new TXU.
What's the word on the street? Honda of San Marcos is the place to go for your next Honda. Like this new 07 Civic LX Coupe gets up to 40 miles per gallon on the highway. And it's affordable, with a price of only $16,675 and a never-before-offered low finance rate of 2.9%. So what's the word on the street? Honda Civic from Honda of San Marcos, across from the Outlet Mall at Exit 200. And check out HondaSanMarcos.com.
Check it out. Hi, I'm Ashley.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Ashley.
62 years. It's a wonderful moment in time. Today, Ashley Furniture Home Store is bringing quality, style, and savings to more North American homes. And you've made Ashley the #1 selling furniture brand in North America.
I'm Ashley.
And we're celebrating with no interest financing till 2010.
I'm Ashley.
Hurry, it ends Monday. Ashley Furniture Home Store. Furniture you must have today at prices you cannot beat.
You're gonna love this place.
So fine. They rave, you save! Brand new 2007 Mazda B2300 trucks with air. Only $10,995, 35% off MSRP. Save over $6 grand, plus save on gas, 29 miles per gallon highway. See your Austin area Mazda dealers today.
Wake up! Ski Dock Austin, 918 Boats.
Keeping watch to protect you and your family. Here's First Warning Weather with Jim Spencer.
67 tornadoes, 182 severe hailstorms. That deadly weather hammered a significant section of the country last night into early this morning. 4 people are dead, dozens more injured. Tonight, we take you up close to the string of tornadoes that stretched from Texas up the Rocky Mountains.
Hey, large tornado on the ground.
Tornadoes cut a deadly path across the middle of the country.
Guys, that's violent.
In rural Beaver County, Oklahoma, in the Panhandle, a twister shatters a farmhouse, killing a man and his wife. Another woman dies from her injuries after being caught in a tornado more than 600 feet wide in eastern Colorado.
Just devastating. Trees and roofs and houses and a lot of damage.
As many as 65 tornadoes spin out of a massive storm that stretches over the Rockies and Plains overnight into the morning.
Just when you get here this morning and look at it in the daylight, it's bad.
High winds and hail wreaked havoc across 6 states. Storm chasers capture this video of a massive tornado in the Texas Panhandle.
This one I was actually on the ground close to about 20 minutes. Usually they're down for maybe 1 or 2 and then go right back up.
Part of a slow-moving, powerful storm stunning dozens of families who must now try to piece together what's left behind. That tornado fatality in Colorado thought to be the first one in 47 years in that state. That happened in Hawley, Colorado, just across the Kansas state line. This is thought to be one of the worst March tornado outbreaks in history. Probably going to rank in the top 5, maybe in the top 3. Well, we have storms again tonight. More tornado touchdowns, in fact. Let's go to KXAN and Viper radar. The tornado touchdowns have been in Oklahoma, 4 of them. 4 people injured in Oklahoma City, 2 critically when their trailer was hit by a tornado on the Kilpatrick Turnpike there, just west of Oklahoma City, near the suburb of Yukon. Meanwhile, strong to severe thunderstorms, more flood producing than a tornadic down here in north central Texas. Again, as I mentioned, submerging cars on I-35 and on I-45. Down farther south into our part of Texas, not much really. Let's go to KXAN live Doppler radar. We have some light rain falling out here in parts of Burnett and Lampasas County. That's where most of the rain has been today. Let's go to the storm profiler. Doppler radar estimated rainfall totals, 2/10 to 1/2 inch up through eastern parts of the hill country, 1.5 to 2.5 inches up toward San Saba County and on up toward the Gulfway area. Well, we could see more rain, especially in our northern counties tonight. For that reason, a flash flood watch is in effect. It includes only our northern tier of counties, Lampasas, Bell, and Milam County overnight. We may need flash flood watches elsewhere, though, by tomorrow night at this time, as heavy rain could spread southward. We're in the slight risk area for severe storms to develop overnight tonight. Stay alert. Hopefully you have an all hazards weather radio that could alarm you in the middle of the night should we have any overnight severe weather. If you don't have one, pick one up at HEB. They're at a special price. They're under $30 available to you right now. Here's the slight risk area for tomorrow. Generally the same area, including all of our central Texas area. Here's the risk area for Saturday morning at least, and it still includes a big part of our central Texas area. Why isn't this risk area moving? Well, take a look. Here's that storm system 24 hours ago when those tornadoes were breaking out. I told you last night they were dropping out of the sky right and left. Those 65, 67 tornadoes actually happened over a span of about 6 to 8 hours from the Panhandle up there into Nebraska. Okay, here we were 24 hours ago. Now watch the movement. Here's the center of your circulation. Watch the movement. Doesn't go anywhere. This storm is parked over the Four Corners area right now. The big outbreak today has been further to the north and east of severe weather, that is, but tomorrow could easily be down here into our part of the state. There you see that cluster of thunderstorms in North Texas. The tornado watch box beginning to be trimmed away there as the severe weather threat shifts onto the northeast. Our computer model did paint some rain in the hill country tonight. A few scattered showers tomorrow, kind of like today, but then tomorrow night we may begin to see a line of severe storms move into our area. This is Saturday afternoon. We're still showing some heavy rain and thunderstorms from Austin eastward, but new model data I just looked at tonight indicated that that may be a little further to the east by afternoon. Saturday morning, maybe some rain, then looking better. Low 70s right now. Not much wind out there. Ended up at 77, 76 this afternoon. Mold medium, oak is real high. Everything else low or medium. Your temperatures right now going to be close to the overnight lows, actually. Not going to fall that much, maybe a little more out in the hill country than in Austin. And then tomorrow we're back up about where we were today. 66 tonight with a 60% chance of rain or thunderstorms, a 70% chance of storms, some possibly severe tomorrow. And then 70% chance of storms at least Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon and Sunday look okay, I think. And then early to middle part of next week, another chance of some rain and thunderstorms. We're seeing our mid-April weather here, really, in March. This is a little bit unusual.
Okay, Jim, something else unusual. Get this, Fergie in Pflugerville. Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, showed up at Caldwell Elementary School to honor Bernerique Matthews. Matthews' miniature horses brighten the lives of people in need in Central Texas. KXAN's Jim Swift interviewed the Duchess today.
Okay, the ponies and the horses are funded and by the foundation, but it's... Sorry.
What's the matter?
No, the horse just did, went to the bathroom on the floor.
Ferguson's daughter, who herself is a princess, helped pick up the horse poop today. The Duchess is preparing a special report on Hearts and Hooves. It will air on NBC's Today program on April 18th. Rock star and humanitarian Bono became an honorary Knight of the British Empire today. Bono's wife, Ali, gave her husband a kiss of congratulations before he and the British ambassador to Ireland spoke to the media. The ambassador paid tribute to Bono's work against poverty and disease in Africa. Things getting fun again at the Dell Diamond.
They are. We've got that. We're going to hear from Billy Gillespie, see what they're doing in Durham, North Carolina to keep their coach from coming to Texas. And as Robert said, baseball at the Dell Diamond. The Express are home and they're taking on the Astros. Stick around.
This time and temperature update is brought to you by Frost Bank.
Give me something great, and I want something better. I like choices, don't you? And during anniversary month at Rooms To Go, there's a choice of 2 great ways to finance interest-free. Choose first payment in January 2009. No big down payments, no minimum purchase, buy whatever you want. No payments and no interest until January 2009. Or choose equal monthly payments until March 2011. That's 4 years from now. Either way, the interest is free. It's amazing. I mean, that's choice. 2 great offers that beat any offer in town. Maybe anywhere. Wow.
We've come to the birthplace of gridlock with 2 cars and 1 goal. Get off the island first. The new 303 horsepower Lexus GS 350. You can't lose. See Lexus of Austin in the Arboretum area.
When payday is still weeks away, but you need cash today, Cash America can help. Get a payday advance up to $1,500. Visit CashAmerica.com or call 1-866-513-0939.
Cody Pools is right in your backyard and ready for summer. Now open at Highway 71 and Bee Caves Road in the HEB Center. Cody Pools has 3 convenient locations ready to build you the perfect pool for your backyard. Call Cody Pools today or visit CodyPools.com.
Days only at Lax. 0 interest for 2 years.
0%.
And I'm talking millions of dollars in savings on
new ideas, fresh ideas.
With 0 interest for 2 years, you can make your home feel new.
At Lax, we'll take better care of you.
Managing our monthly household bills can be hard. That's why I shop around for the best deals. And just as I can choose my telephone company, I like having the power to choose my electric provider. Deregulation of electric utilities has allowed for more competition for most Texans. That means more choices and greater options for monthly savings. It's my home, my decision. I want to keep the power to choose my electric provider and the best deal for my family.
Keep the power to choose. Contact Texans for electric choice.
You need to borrow this baby? You let me know.
No, I'm good.
Better than good.
Everyone loves an upgrade. Get yours at the GMC Upgrade event. Like an all-new Sierra, the only pickup that delivers 300 horsepower with over 20 highway miles per gallon. Now get 0% financing plus $1,000 bonus cash on any 07 Sierra. And trade in any eligible vehicle and get an additional $1,000 trade-in bonus cash. Event ends April 3rd.
KXAN Firstcast has the weather and traffic updates you need every 10 minutes. Only on Firstcast from 5 to 7 a.m.
0%. 0 interest for 2 years and 2 recliners for the price of 1. Buy 1 lane recliner from our special selection, get a second one free. Bring a friend and share those savings.
It's all about making customers happy. At Lax, we take better care of you.
Covering University of Texas sports from all angles, here is Sports Director Roger Wallace.
Good evening. It's minor league / Major League Baseball at the Dell Diamond tonight. Brian Sanders live in Round Rock, where the Express and Astros, which mean a lot of former Express players. Brian?
Yeah, that's right, Roger. You know, these players spent a lot of time together out in Florida during spring training under one roster. Now finally a chance to come back to Texas and showcase their teams in front of the hometown fans. This game between the Astros and Express tonight signifying the start to the regular season.
Just as a player, I think we're excited to be away from Florida. We're here, and now we get to work on the regular season.
Everybody's excited just from the standpoint that it's a new season and not knowing what's going to happen, and we have a chance. We have a good team.
There's a lot of enthusiasm in the players' clubhouse, and I'm the same way. Myself and the coaches, you know, we're the same. So, as we say, it's almost time for the bell to ring.
All right, the players are excited. The fans are excited for opening day, not letting a little bad weather keep them from coming out to the Dell Diamond tonight. We pick it up in the top of the second. Astros down 0-2, but Luke Scott, the last Express player to now start for the Astros roster, shows why he's in the big leagues. Doubles off the wall to score Carlos Lee. Astros down 1 until the 4th. They get a big inning. Morgan Ensberg, a couple more inches, it would have been gone, but hits off the top of the wall, a double to score Jason Jennings, part of 5 runs in the inning. Astros take a 6-2 lead until the 5th. Get to know this guy. Hunter Pence hit .571 during spring training to lead everyone in the majors at the time he was reassigned to Round Rock. A 2-run shot right there. That made it 6-4, and that is your final tonight. Astros do win 6-4. Round Rock will open their season on Thursday when the Iowa Cubs come to town. Astros start their season on Monday, and weather held out just long enough to get this game in. It started to sprinkle a little bit right after the game ended, but rain or shine, baseball seems to be the buzz in Round Rock. Roger, back to you.
You've learned quickly, Brian, they don't rain out games at the Dell Diamond. Texas baseball team opens a 3-game set with Oklahoma tomorrow. Horns on top of the Big 12, 5-1. Sooners are 2-1 in conference play. This is the scene tonight in Durham, North Carolina, as Duke students try to keep their coach, Gail Gestincourse, from coming to Texas. Gestincourse arrived back in Durham today, issued a statement, says she'll think about the job for a few days, honored that she's considered. Now, one conspicuously absent person from this rally, the coach. She was not there. Again, Texas putting the full court press on Coach G. Billy Gillespie has been quiet about all the rumors that he was headed to Arkansas. Then the story broke he was staying put with a new contract worth maybe up to $2 million per year. Tonight in Atlanta, he spoke but didn't say a lot.
I'm not a person that demands anything. We have an athletic director in Bill Byrne that is very straightforward, and he doesn't react. He anticipates, and he's been fantastic, and they've always been great to me, and I love it there, and I would assume that everything's going to go great in the meeting.
He doesn't ask for it because he's got people to do that for him.
He sure does. We'll be back with the final look at Jim's forecast for the weekend next.
And they're paid handsomely.
Yes.
If they call it news, shouldn't it be, well, new? Click on KXAN.com and you'll have a newsroom at your fingertips. Latest news, updated video, and the forecast from the most trusted team in Austin. Plus valuable traffic info to help you get from here to there. KXAN.com. It's all you need in a click.
KXAN NBC Austin is brought to you by Norwalk Sofa and Chair Company.
Ah, just got an email from my Buick. Your car emails you? Yeah, OnStar Vehicle Diagnostics. Runs a check on my car's major systems, lets me know everything's okay.
Too bad your car can't send you golf tips.
Everyone loves an upgrade, and now you can upgrade to the quality of Buick during the Buick Upgrade event. Get 0% financing plus $1,000 bonus cash on the 07 LaCrosse and Lucerne models.
Watch out for gators.
Hurry, the Buick Upgrade event ends April 3rd.
You're almost out of time for huge savings during Mattress Firm's semi-annual sale.